Salutations friends, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is part 2 of my Pacifica first impressions video. This is going to be my first impressions of Kindred Spirit. Now, when Pacifica came out with these 5 fragrances, I was only able to get my hands on 4 of them where I worked. So I ordered this one, but I was so excited to bring the video to you guys that I did a first impression of the 4. I'm sorry. So this is part 2 where I'm going to give you a first impression of Kindred Spirit from Pacifica. If you're unaware of what the brand or what Pacifica is as a brand, they're a cruelty-free and vegan beauty brand. They have skincare, hair care, makeup, fragrances, and just I've been a fan of the line for a bit. So this is my first impression of this one. Now, transparency purposes, I did not get this for free. I didn't even get my employee discount on this because we don't get it when we purchase it online. So I paid full price for this. But the beautiful thing about Pacifica fragrances is that they're a very affordable line, very accessible. So this for 1 ounce is $22. If you'd like to know what I thought about the first 4 fragrances, I will have the link to that video below. I generally was impressed. They were really interesting. There were things that were really unique and cool about them. And this one actually kind of got me when I read the notes and I kind of read what it was supposed to be like. I was like, ooh, this one seems exciting. So a Kindred Spirit is supposed to be a rose dust and Palo Santo scent, and it's supposed to have myrrh in there as well. Now my biggest concern with myrrh is that it can be super overpowering, like ridiculously overpowering. And I have to be very careful when I wear myrrh because John is very sensitive to it, so it's one of the notes that I kind of like steer clear from, even though I love it. I am a huge lover of myrrh. So I was excited for the scent. I'm excited for the scent. I've already kind of sprayed it. I sprayed it on this hand about 15 minutes ago and this hand right before I started filming. So kind of giving it an idea of the dry down and then like the super dry down after a few minutes to let you guys know. But I am gonna spray it like right here to get an idea of the opening for you guys. So I love myrrh. I love the idea of rose. I'm really excited to see if this is a successful scent. So initially, in the opening, it was very strong. Like I smelled it right away. I'm getting a little bit of that kind of lemony aromatic wood from the Palo Santo, and I know I'm saying that wrong, I'm sorry. I'm not getting much rose. I feel like there's a turmeric note in here. Like I'm getting kind of like that dirty, musty smell that turmeric has that I actually really like in scents. I love it as a way to kind of counterbalance heavy florals or things that are too sweet. I think it's a really unique take. I know when I did the rose prick review, I wanted more of that turmeric, so not against turmeric as a note. But overall, it's very heavy on the myrrh. Very heavy on the myrrh. Again, a little bit of the Palo Santo in the background. All right, so we're gonna go into this wrist. Again, this has been on my skin for like 15 minutes, and then I'm gonna let you guys know what I think. It was very hard for me not to smell this. I kind of like kept my arm away from me, but we'll see how it smells. So this one is, we're gonna get my sprayed it here, but the whole wrist smells of it. So right off the bat, this is very strong in myrrh, and the myrrh is doing that thing where it's kind of overpowering everything, at least in the dry down, and that's kind of what I expected. Not that I have a problem with it, but kind of what I expected. I do get that kind of like dusty dirt note in there that's pairing with the rose just a little bit. The rose is very faint in this scent, and at the dry down, the Palo Santo is completely gone. Like there's none of that lemony aromatic woodsy goodness. It's just kind of myrrh and sweetness and a little bit of dustiness to kind of counterbalance that heavy, like almost like, I wouldn't say it's like a balsamic. I wouldn't say that myrrh is like a balsamic scent, but it's very resinous, very sticky, incensey scent, which initially with the Palo Santo with that lemoniness kind of made it a little bit balsamic or like balmy or whatever, but now it's just primarily myrrh. So a little bit of rose in the background, like the teeniest bit of rose in the background, a little bit of dustiness, but primarily myrrh scent at this point. So I would definitely say that they probably went a little myrrh heavy. I wish I had a pun for that, but I don't. I'm very sorry, and also very happy for you that you don't have to deal with my horrible humor. But overall, so far, this smells really nice if you like myrrh. It smells like a beautiful myrrh fragrance. Like, maybe it has a little bit of amber in there too. I don't know. I'm kind of getting that like resinous-y, like sticky sweetness that it has. It's a pretty fragrance. For $22, it smells amazing. It smells really, really good. And it's pretty strong on my wrist still, even after a bit of time. I'm not sure how this scent is going to wear longevity-wise, so I'd have to wear it for the rest of the day. So if you guys want to know in the comments, I can respond after this video goes up and let you guys know what I think. But overall, it smells really, really good. As a fragrance, it smells good. I really, really like it, especially for the price point. But as something that literally on the front is described as a rose dust and Palo Santo scent, I think that it fails in that regard, in regards to marketing. And if you are looking for a very affordable, accessible rose scent, the rose in here, at least on my skin, is very faint, so you might be a little disappointed. I do like it. I am gonna wear it when John's not around, because again, I don't want to have him go to the ER because he has very bad experiences with myrrh. He wouldn't go to the ER, but it's not a pretty sight. It's not cute. He just doesn't deal well with myrrh. I wouldn't say that he's allergic, but I would say that he's ridiculously sensitive to the point of it's kind of scary looking. But I do like myrrh scents, and I do wear them when I'm not around the house, and I make sure to wash my clothes after I wear them, just so that way he doesn't get, he doesn't smell it. He's out of town for the next few days, so I'm good to wear it. So that's why I'm doing this review now too, so it kind of works out. So anyway, sorry for that little segue, that little weird tangent I went on. That is my first impression of Kindred Spirit. I hope you guys like this review. If you had the opportunity to try this scent or the 4 other scents of the 5, let me know in the comments section below what you guys think, good or bad. I hope you guys enjoy this video, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.